confusion for the world I thought was true. It's nothing but illusion. So now I'm a liar, I'm a loser, I'm a bastard and abuser, and I'm wondering how much lower can I go. I've been beaten, I've been bloodied, I've been broken and betrayed. Wondering how much lower can I go. Even though I know it's wrong, I wish my pain upon the world. I curse the lives of lucky men. Into this hell I hope they're hurled. I was once a good man. Now I'm living in this hell. 'Cause I'm a liar, I'm a boozer, I'm a bastard and abuser, and I'm wondering how much lower can I go. I've been beaten, I've been bloodied, I've been broken and betrayed, and I'm wondering how much lower can I go. So I'm wondering how much lower can I go.
I always was too cool for school and just too dumb to get a job. I know I'm lazy, but I don't care. I'm good for nothing, and I don't care. I never was motivated to go and do something I hated. I know I'm lazy, but I don't care. I'm good for nothing, and I don't care.
I may be dumb, but I ain't no jerk. It make no sense for me to work when Uncle Sam sends checks for free. So who's the dumb one? You or me? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
My mom tells me I'm a loser. I don't care, 'cause she's a loser. I know I'm lazy, but I don't care. I'm good for nothing, I don't care.
I may be dumb, but I ain't no jerk. Don't make no sense for me to work when Uncle Sam sends checks for free. So who's the dumb one? You or me? I may be dumb, but I'm no jerk. It don't make no sense to work. I may be dumb, but I'm no jerk. It don't make no sense to work. I may be dumb,
Oi, oi,
but
oi.
I'm no jerk.
Oi, oi, oi.
It don't make no sense
Oi,
to
oi, oi.
work. I may be dumb, but I'm
Say it with me,
no
guys.
jerk.
Oi,
It
oi,
don't
oi.
make no sense to work.
Oi, oi, oi. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Another day in the books. Halfway through the week. It's hump day. Shout out to everyone in here. Oi, oi, oi. That's the new song today. Oi, oi, oi. Say it with me in the chat, guys. Oi, oi, oi. All right, no more of that shit. What's going on, Skill? Jim? What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's got the good vibes today. Bitcoin with a nice fat rejection off 29. What do you know, guys? 29.7. That pain in the ass level that's been an absolute bitch. It once again is a bitch again for Bitcoin. We'll talk about that again today. But man, you guys can see the title of the stream, guys. It is a snooze fest. It is an absolute... We had one day of a little bit of niceness, a little bit of volatility for one day, and now we're back to a snooze fest. So we'll probably talk about a lot of finance movies today, food, aliens, and everything above, as we decide to see if maybe we get some fear on the fear and greed index today. Liam, shout out to Liam, man, skillful. Crypto Chris, oi, oi, oi. Oh man, let's see. Liam said, let's go, Liam. Good to see you in the chat, man. I know some of you guys wanted the Make Money song, but you know, unfortunately today's not the day for that. Today's the day for some oi, 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 or I don't care. We'll play that in a little bit. Anyways, if you missed the stream yesterday, Bitcoin was got a nice little move up on stream, back up to 30,100, but. As we always know, guys, it's all about the close. And unfortunately, we were not able to get any type of closure back up into the range. And we actually found a nice little fat rejection from the bottom of that range. So, in the short term, that's not the best price action. We don't like that as bulls, okay? As a bull, we don't like that price action. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Because we're making our way back down to that trend line, which we got a bounce off of it yesterday. We're making our way back down to that again. We're at 29,257. That trend line, if we were to dump straight down today, comes in at 28,000, about 840. So we are very, very close to it, my friends. And I'll be interested to see what happens if we test that, fellas. But anyways, besides the point, still looking for the bull market support band to hold a support. But, you know, I was shocked, right? Yesterday, you guys know I was saying this, like, I was happy we're getting a pump, but I was like, dude, I'm actually shocked that we're pumping up like this. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Because, you know, when you look at this, the last two dips, we came back down to that 0.5 retracement, right? So this dip, from low to high, we came back to the 0.5. From low to high, this one, we came back down to that 0.5. We didn't quite come back down to it yet, right? And, you know, we did bounce off the bull market support band, but we didn't really go into it, right? So like here we went fully into it, bounced. Here we went fully into it, broke slightly below, and then bounced. So let's see, man. Let's see where we got. But, you know, I'm still looking at that bull market support band as holding as support, even if we go down and test it again, which, like I said, give me some more cheap prices. Come on, man. That's me being greedy, though. You know? Anderson said, my Uniswap long has been stopped out. Yeah, dude, the Uniswap. Well, I think the big reason why Uniswap was moving down is for two reasons. One, it was moving up way better than everything else in the market over the course of the last few months. And number two, there's a lot of FUD right now because Uniswap stopped front end on Hex. It's like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit if Hex is on Uniswap? You know, at least not me. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we got, fellas. We're back in our old range, and you know, now it's back to the drawing board again. It's back. Now we can just extend this box out, and we can say, okay, we want to get a close above this box, which we weren't able to do yesterday. We got a wick. We want to get a close above the box. If we get a close above this, all right, same thing. We bullish, but we didn't get a close. And if not, well, you know, we still got this bull market support band here, fellas, which comes down to about 27,800 as the bottom side of the bull market support band. But anyways, besides that, guys, I want to say, Clinty beat his son in an arm wrestling today. And I want to congratulate him. And I think this is important because you never let your son win, okay? Never let your kids win. Make them earn every single thing that they get, right? No participation trophies. The participation trophy culture has to go, all right? So, Clint, I love what you did, man. Listen, if I had a son, I'd be going, you want an arm wrestling contest? And he'd go, yeah, daddy, yeah. Come on, daddy, let's go. Wait, daddy, it's too heavy. No, it's too heavy. I'm supposed to win. I'm the kid. Kids are always supposed to win. Daddy, ah. I ain't letting you win, sucker. Clint let his kid win his arm wrestling contest. I love it, man. I love it. Do never let your kid win. Let him win by himself. And if he wins by himself, he's going to feel like the GOAT. Okay? I said in the Discord today, it's like when there was a time where my dad was kicking my ass in basketball. And then at one point, I started to get kind of tall. And what did I do? Well, he's a little bit shorter than me. So what did I do? I just took him into the paint, posted him up, and I will tell you, you know when you post, you know when someone thinks they're good at basketball and they're shorter than you and you post them up, right? You post them up and there's nothing that they can do and they just look hopeless. The look in his eye when I posted him up and just did a nice little sky hook, over my dad. There was nothing better than that, dude. Nothing better than that. I just did a nice sky hook over Papa Cam. And the look of defeat in his eye was absolutely beautiful, man. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let's see. Don't be the goat, be the lamb. Yo, shout out to Jack, man. Shout out to Jack. Fumbles, good for you, man. You got to figure out how to cancel it, man. Come on, bro. Come on, get to canceling it, bro. Get to canceling it. Anderson said, took Papa Cam to school. Oh, yeah, dude. I did the big sky hook. The big sky hook right over Papa Cam. And then I tried to dunk, and then I just fell on my face. But yeah, so that's what we got for Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin, it's not doing shit, right? I mean, it's just not doing shit, guys. It's just the same thing that we talked about yesterday. Before we actually got that move up, it's like we got to get some type of closure above 29.7. We closed right at 29.7, got rejected, so that didn't mean anything. Now we're back down in our old range, so now we can just look at it the same way we were looking at it before, which is, okay, we're here. Bitcoin gets a pullback. We're looking for a bounce off the bull market support band, which is also the 0.5 retracement, which we bounced off of before. And if Bitcoin can somehow magically reclaim this part right here, we're looking for a move back up to the top of the range. Very simple. It doesn't, nothing else more needs to be said in my personal opinion, other than that. And I'm not going to waste my time talking about the same thing we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, once again, man, it's going to be interesting to see if that holds. But yeah, once again, like based off history, we should not, right? We'll have bigger issues on our hands. We should be looking for a higher low than this 25K level, right? As Bitcoin still has an uptrend structure. Should not go and test 25K again based off history. I've showed you guys why, okay? It's not based off feelings. It's not based off of what I think. It's based off what Bitcoin's done in the past where it's had a bear market consolidation. It's broken out. It's retested, and it usually retests that one time. Not usually. I mean, it retests it one time every single time. So all we're looking for is a higher low still. That's it. I am not gonna waste my breath with anything else that's sort of pointless here. Judge Wayne, I hope you're talking profits. Good shit, bro. Boris said BTC is strong. I wouldn't say it's strong, but you know, once again, you're not gonna find me you're not gonna find me talking about short-term time frames really right now, guys. It's at this point we're far too into this cycle for me to care about 5-10% moves. You know what I mean? I don't care about 5-10% moves at this point in the cycle. It's past that point. For me, it's about scooping as many assets I can over the next 6 months. As traditionally speaking, right? We have the if you believe in the halving event, that's coming up in about 8 months from now. And we also have, which the stock market's going to pull back today, which is totally okay. I mean, they've been going up in a straight line, right? So we look at the NASDAQ here. Let's just go to the weekly. So this is the NASDAQ chart. Looks pretty bearish to me. I don't know. But yeah, you got a nice weekly candle today. Nice weekly candle to the downside. That's okay, man. Listen, I mean, this has been the trajectory the whole year. It's okay to get a little bit of a pullback. But if the trajectory is going to remain, and we're looking for the NASDAQ, S&P to approach all-time highs over the course of the next few months, right? That's traditionally when Bitcoin performs well. So everything still remains the same. Nothing's really different from yesterday, other than the fact that we got a little hyped because Bitcoin was breaking up. You know, that's really it. You can just erase yesterday. We're back to where we were 2 days ago. But yeah, that's what we got on the corn, guys. Other than that, altcoin market, once again, man, just looking for higher lows. That's it. Just looking for higher lows. And in this zone, I would love, and I said this even before yesterday, if I was to be greedy, I wouldn't mind Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pullback so I can scoop some of these altcoins down here a little low in this box. But that's me being a little bit greedy, you know? But that's that. Let's see. Litecoin halving worked out so well. You got it, guys. We talked about this with the Litecoin halving. You got to get in Litecoin way before the halving. Don't buy. The Litecoin halving is a buy the rumor, sell the news event every single time. You got to buy the Litecoin halving like 6 months before the halving. You know what I mean? When we were talking about Litecoin back in January of this year, that's when you want to be getting in Litecoin, in the beginning of the year of its halving. You don't want to be buying Litecoin on the halving date. I don't know who I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but you know, let's buy Litecoin right at the halving date. It's a fantastic idea. So, that sounds so logical, almost to the point where you almost should have known it wasn't going to work. You know what I mean? The time to get in Litecoin was down here. You know, at this point, you're way too late on that one. Let's see. Caroline said Cardano doesn't come close to competing with Solana. Interesting. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's interesting. What's up, fam? Yo, Siri. What's going on, bro? What's going on, dude? Hope everyone had a great day. Shout out to John West, dude. Shout out to John West. We're back in the boring range, man. You know what I mean? Now we're back to where everyone speculates on what's going to happen next. You know, and depending on which side of the realm we're on, here it's 40K, here it's 20K. You know what I mean? Depending on what side of the range we're on is sort of the sentiment at the time, right? Now we're kind of in the middle, so it's just like, oh, come on, bro. Do something. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's accumulation nation for me for the next 6 months. People are going to try trading this. You're going to get chopped up. Most people are going to try to trade this and come out with way less money than they did when they first started. It's just how this part of the cycle works. Once again, I'm sitting on my hands and doing nothing. So buy stuff at lows. Don't FOMO into stuff. And just chill. Just do some como sa. Just do some womo sa. Right? At the end of the day, Bitcoin's in an uptrend. Stock markets are in an uptrend. 1 week is not going to change the trajectory of everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's the markets right now. The one thing I'll say is the dollar. So the dollar's moving up pretty well. I'll be interested to see where this goes. So the dollar's moved up the past 3 weeks. Excuse me. I'm just interested to see where this is going to go because you did break out technically, right? So you did finally break this trend line here, like this, right? So you bring this down from all-time highs. You finally did break that out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see where this ends up. Who the frick knows? I think the other thing we can watch is maybe something like this, right? Where you kind of got this 200-day EMA and this 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on this trend line. Maybe we could watch this one that comes out to like 103.18. So maybe you got a little bit higher there on the DXY. Maybe you got potentially much, much higher. We'll see. But that's what we got, man. DXY is did break out this all-time high trend line. Well, not all-time high trend line, but the 2022 trend line, basically. So we'll watch that. Let's see. We had our dopamine hit. Next one will be in a couple months. Dude, that wasn't enough dopamine. That was nothing. I need more dopamine, man. Even if it's a dump, I need some dopamine, dude. This is freaking brutal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I either want to buy some stuff lower or I want a freaking pump. I don't want this sideways shit. You know? We want to do some of this. Whether it's buying shit lower
Money, money, make money,
or shit going up.
Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest. You can sink a...
Right? Just give me something, dude. Squid. Shout out to Squid, man. Why are you saying F today, man? It's so funny. It's not even a bad day. Bitcoin's down 1%. Most altcoins are down like 2-3%. There's a few that are down a little bit more, but usually the ones that are down more are ones that were performing well beforehand. So unless you FOMO'd at the high, it really shouldn't be that bad of a day. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be that bad of a day. JJ, Solana uptime, 5 months. Cardano uptime, 5.9 years. Not a fair comparison. Part-time versus full-time. True, dude. Man, I mean, Solana versus Cardano, that's always going to be a fight. I'll say this, okay? I will say this. I don't want to pick sides, okay? They're both going to do well at the end of the day. You want my honest answer? You want my honest answer here, okay? They're about similar market caps, I think. Here's the thing. In a bull market, they're both going to do well. You know what I mean? Cardano will probably, because it has a big community, will probably get back to its previous all-time high. Solana, because it has a big community, will probably get back to its all-time high. Maybe not for Solana, because Solana's down a lot from its all-time high. But probably, I would say. I don't think you can go wrong with either of those. Like, if you're just looking for a high cap L1 play, I think ADA and Solana are both good plays. Now, if I was to choose one, okay? If I was to choose one, if I had to choose one, right? Gun to my head, which one am I choosing? Let's say I had $1,000 and I could only choose Solana or Cardano for the bull run. I'm going Sol. I'm going Sol. You know why I'm going to go Sol? I can also make the same argument for Cardano. But you know why I'm going to go Sol? Because I still think it's oversold because of the whole FTX involvement. And actually, I don't know if Solana is really hated anymore. I think actually ADA might be more hated than Solana. I don't know. So I'm actually my argument actually kind of favors Cardano a little bit more. As that most hated coins always pump the most. Which I would say that Cardano's pretty much up there, man. Yeah, man! Cardano friggin' blows! Right? It blows, it doesn't do shit! Charles Hoskinson, all he does is grow a beard so he doesn't look young. Here he looks smart. And he says, yeah, ADA's gonna do something. Yeah, ADA's gonna do something. And it never does. Sell that shit. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think you can go wrong with either one, dude. I don't know. I think, for me personally, if I had to buy one, I think I'm going to go with Solana. Doesn't mean I hate Cardano. I have a very special place in my heart at Cardano. Cardano was like my rock star in 2020. But I think, I don't know. I'm just going based off of the chart looks like. We haven't even looked at the chart. Let's see. Where is Sol today? Where's ADA today? ADA's 30 cents. ADA's 30 cents. Interesting. So this is ADA. Nice little range formation. I like this range that it's forming. And then we got Sol. Actually, I might change my mind. It depends where I can get an entry, actually. I think it depends where I want to get an entry. You know? Honestly, my take is I think people overthink things sometimes. I think they're both going to do fine. Like, there's no reason to overthink it, really. In reality, you know? Matic is smart, too. Yeah, Matic's got to get a bounce back. Matic's going to get a bounce back. It's Matic. The problem with Matic is it just got bought up so much at one point that it's like it was already up so high compared to the rest of the market. Like, remember when Matic was pumping in the bear, like randomly, and then it just got wickedly high, and ever since then it's just been struggling. It was basically ever since then, and ever since the whole securities thing and all those like small little exchanges selling off their Matic, you know. But, yeah, I mean, you had to fill this inefficiency here. You kind of did. You kind of did. Oh, come on, man. What are we doing here? Okay, we don't want to do a fib. But we came down to the fib retracements. And, yeah, that's what we got. But, yeah, we had to fill this inequality in here, man. I think Matic will be fine, too. Anyways, dude, I'm already bored. I'm already bored, dude. All right, let's. So Bitcoin in the 4 hour, it's looking a little shady. I would say, man, the fact that we could not get a close above 29.7, I gotta think we come and test this bull market support band again, right? And it makes sense. Like, yesterday was cool, right? But remember when we also said when that pump was happening that we've seen this little price action before, where we saw this, we had this dump in here, and this price action right here is very similar to this price action right here, if you look at it deeply. So basically we had this point right here where we kind of bounced right before the bull market support band. We had this old range, which is boring right here. We pumped, we broke out of the range, rejected, right? We got excited, and then we got one more leg down. And this was very similar to here, where we kind of like, we had this boring range, we smacked it up, stop hunt, and then we saw one more leg down. Which wouldn't surprise me, right? Because you got this 0.5 fib, which we've tested on this pullback, and we've tested on this pullback. We actually went slightly lower both times. And the bull market support band's sitting right below that 0.5 fib. So that would just kind of match up with the things that we've done so far, you know? So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm still going to be a buyer if it gets there. It didn't quite get to my buy order last time. So I'm like I said, if I'm going to be a little bit greedy, I wouldn't mind if it came into this point. It's just a matter of waiting it out, dude. Waiting it out.
Let's see.
Columbus said, "What's that bull market support band indicator?" It's the 20 SMA and the 21 and the 21 EMA on the weekly. So just put it on the weekly chart, and then you'll get it. You know. Anyways, all right, guys, we can chill out. If anything you want me to look at, just let me know. There really isn't too much going on. Now we're kind of just in that point where we're waiting to see what Bitcoin's going to do next year, which stock market futures are back up. Tomorrow, there's earnings for big earnings tomorrow, I believe. I think Apple's tomorrow, I believe, and I think Amazon's tomorrow, I believe. So big earnings for the stock market tomorrow. You did get a nice little pullback today, which I guess is at some point needed, right? I mean, at some point you're going to get a pullback on this bad boy after you've just been super parabolic on this. And you can't even really call this a pullback yet. I mean, this is amateur hour here, at least so far. Really, so far you back tested the previous high. So we'll see if that bounces tomorrow. Would not shock me if it did, to be honest. It's just, what's this dollar going to do? How high is this dollar going to go? And, where are these things going to catch a little bit of a bid? They actually, they're just in a range, really. When I look at all these, they're just in a nice little range. You really haven't gone anywhere, Yo, Zero, what's up? What's going on, buddy? What's going on? I'm chilling out, dude. I am just falling asleep with this friggin' market, man. It's just falling asleep, right? At this point, I come on basically just to hang out with you guys. It ain't because there's anything new to talk about. I come on just to hang out with you homies, dude. At the end of the day, at this point, Anyone watch Margin Call? I did not watch it yet, Man Chang. What a name, bro. His name's Man Chang. Let's go, bro. It's like Man Jason. Remember Man Jason? Now we got Man Chang, baby. That is one of the GOAT names that I've seen in the chat, dude. Man Chang. Let's go, dude. He's grooving, man. Man Chang. Ah! Let's go, baby.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Hey yo, the mirror don't lie. Hey yo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Hey yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta
Jason.
fight back.
You guys remember Man Jason,
song.
dude? That guy was the GOAT. That was the best name I've ever seen in crypto, is Man Jason. Like, dude, if you have man in front of your name, you're just instantly an alpha male. You know what I mean? I wish my name was Man Jordan. Maj, would you look at me differently if my name was Man Jordan? Does it make me sound more manly? What does that have to do with anything? Alright. DCA season extended? Yeah, it looks like it, man. But lately we've said, 2023 is the year of accumulation, man. This whole year has been a year of accumulation. Like, at the end of the day, right? Think about it. At the end of the day, let's go over here. As long as you've been stacking stuff at support levels and not resistance levels, basically, in 2023, like, as long as you're not buying shit at the highs and you're waiting for the lows, DCA in 2023 has been good so far. As long, like I said, main caveat being not just buying whenever, buying when things are like literally at the pico lows of their ranges. It's been pretty good, right? This was basically the start of 2023. So it's been pretty good. Like I said, as long as you're buying at the lows and not like when it comes up here. And then for the same standpoint for Bitcoin, 2023, the year of accumulation, as long as you've been accumulating since, here, you've been doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So still remains the same. Like, 2023 is the year of accumulation. It's basically, to me, 2019, where, like, you got this year of accumulation, a lot of doubt and uncertainty during the year of accumulation. And then the next year comes by, which, a lot of people believe in the halving theory. I've sort of changed my opinion a little bit on that. I think it has to do with the stock market cycles. But this is the year of accumulation, my friends, and we're gonna keep doing it. And that's all you can do in this time. You can fool yourself into thinking you're gonna predict where Bitcoin's gonna go tomorrow and the 2 days from now and a week from now. Good luck to you. Good luck. Like, I'm gonna stick to the high term time frames. Buy when shit's low, when no one wants that shit, and then when people get euphoric, I'm gonna sell it on them. And I'll tell you that straight up. Like, I'll tell you my intentions to you straight up. If you guys are looking to FOMO into something in the bull market, I am selling it on you. You know what I mean? And if you're looking to sell something to me right now, I will buy it from you. Because I got the patience of a god, and I will wait it out. The man Cam. The man Jordan. Let's go, man. I wish my name was Man Jordan. Now, imagine if we had Man Anderson, Man Wayne. Man Wayne sounds so manly. Man Griff. Oh my God, Man Griff. That shit is phenomenal. Man Keith. That's the best joke, dude. I can't believe we have a Man Chang in the chat, though, by the way. That is awesome, dude. It's awesome, man. Gaming with Bat said, I don't know why the... Hold on, guys. I don't know why these aren't popping up lately. I gotta see why they're not popping up. I'm pretty upset, actually. Hold on. I'm kind of upset. Do we have to refresh this shit? How do we refresh this shit? Can we play this? Okay. What the frick? We do this. Okay, it's not working. I don't know why they're not popping up. I gotta get that fixed apparently. Gaming with Bat said chart's not clear. Can you zoom out? This is the zoomed out version, man. This is the zoomed out version of Bitcoin, where we're right here at 29,146. There you go, buddy. There's the zoomed out version. There's the zoomed out version for you, bud. And then Gimme Bat said, am I banned? If not, then say zoom out, bro. Zoom out, bro. There you go. I don't know why you want me to say it, but there we go. Psycho Pearl tells me to zoom out all the time. He just tells me straight up, zoom out. And I do. I just straight up zoom out. Let's see. Man, no, man, we think it's awesome, bro. Bro, we ain't making fun of you, man. Don't get offended. I get it. I think your name's awesome, bro. That's why I'm calling it out. I think it's freaking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. Your name's awesome. I wish my name was Man. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. I call everyone Man, you know? Let's see. 1 minute chart. Man, I don't even want to look at the 4 hour chart. You know what I mean? I don't even look at the 4 hour chart, man. Nice. There we go, man. Shout out to you, dude. Let's see. Kashif said, do you agree with Ben Cowan's analysis about another round of correction and alt stumping to push Bitcoin dominance to 60%? I mean, I haven't watched his videos in forever, to be honest. What's his definition of a correction? You know what I mean? What's the definition of a correction? If we're going to call 32K to 28K a correction, okay. Yeah, I agree with him. But I mean, if he's calling for Bitcoin to go back down here, I don't think it is, right? Because I've explained why I don't think so, right? If this was Bitcoin's range, right? This was Bitcoin's bear market range. These were the highs, these were the lows. We already saw the test of that range, right? We saw the test of the range right there. See that? Back here, we had the 2019 range here. You see right here, we never came back down and tested it. So I think an interesting thing with the COVID crash was, it was interesting because we never tested the 2019 consolidation range, right? So this range at the lows, we never tested that shit. We just mooned. And then what did we do later on? Extend this out? COVID crash just tested that range and then moved up. So we got our test way later, but we only got one test of that bottom range, right? One test. Over here, we had this bottom range, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, little bottom range. This one we pumped. We came down right away, tested it once. Didn't come back down and test it again. Right? So my thing is this. If I'm going based off of the previous cycles, my thing is I think you test that once and you should not test it again. My thing is if you do test it again, we have a long. I think it could get really ugly if we go and test that 25K level again. So I think for me, unless you're a super bear and you want Bitcoin to go significantly lower, I don't think you want to go to 25K again. And if you do, it ain't looking pretty. It ain't looking pretty at all if it does. But historically speaking, we should test the range only one time. If this is going to be like how it's played out in the past, right? Where we test it one time and we move away from it, not to test it again. So I'm standing with that. I know, there's a lot of counterpoints, and I understand where they're coming from. It's just, to me, when I look at where Bitcoin is, where we already tested the range, I look at where stock markets are. Yes, you're getting a pullback. It's been 2 days. Like, oh man, I can't stand when it's like, oh my God, look at the S&P, it's so babish. And it's just been an uptrend since October of last year. We're almost a year-long uptrend. And my thing is, as the S&P approaches all-time highs, that's typically when Bitcoin does well. So to me, it'll come down big to see if the stock markets can get to all-time highs. And if they do, Bitcoin should be making some type of higher low in here, wherever it ends up, right? 28, 27, somewhere in this region. It should make a higher low. And that's where you should see Bitcoin move up. I'm standing by my shit. I stood by it the whole year, and it hasn't done me wrong. Even though, and many people have been bearish the whole freaking year, and it's done them very wrong, right? Because they didn't learn from 2021. I learned from my mistakes in 2021. Don't be bullish when everyone's bullish, and don't be bearish when everyone's damn bearish. You know what I mean? I learned my mistakes, right? So I will continue to be the macro bull at the lows, right? Will you get short-term pullbacks? Of course you will. But I'm going to be bullish down here overall in the market and not care about short-term swings. Okay, Bitcoin goes to 27K, boo-hoo, right? And don't be acting like the guy who sold 32K and bought at 27 perfectly either, because you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. Boo-hoo, right? Just looking to stack in this range down here. Stack Bitcoin in this range, and then stack the altcoin market as low as I can get it in all the altcoin ranges. So that's it, dude. Like, for a lot of the altcoins, right? I got my Chainlink back. Where did I get it? At the lows. Am I stressing about Chainlink right now? No. It's at the top of the range. This is why you want to buy stuff at the bottom. If you FOMO at the top, you're going to feel it when it pulls back. Bitcoin Cash. Where did I buy Bitcoin Cash? Right here. Am I stressing it? No. Why? Because I bought it at the bottom of the range. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why it's so important to buy stuff at the lows and not FOMO. Because if you bought Bitcoin Cash up here at 320, well, you're feeling it right now. You ain't feeling very good. You know what I mean? What's another good example? SHIB, which I guess is still kind of chilling. I bought SHIB like somewhere in here. SHIB's still up from that point. But once again, am I really stressing about SHIB? No. I mean, I'm still up on that buy, right? Even if it goes down a little bit and I go break even or a little bit below, that's fine. I'm not in this for a 10% gain. I would just invest in stocks or just go invest in bonds if I wanted a 10% gain in this market. It's not worth the headache in crypto for a 10% gain when I can just go buy Tesla and have a 10% gain in like 3 days. You know, it's just not worth the headache. So yeah, man, that's it, right? I guess I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. And I'm not trying to time the market, man. This is the time in the market for me where time in the market beats timing the market. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yo! Later, hook set. Peace out, bro. Let's see. How's it smell standing by your shit? Smells pretty good, man. Smells pretty good. Anderson's getting pissy today. Man. Bassett, August and September are typically bearish. Good time to accumulate. That's what I'm saying, man. Listen, it doesn't really matter what the short term does. You just accumulate shit at the lows. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get many opportunities. If Bitcoin gets a pullback, you're going to get many opportunities at the lows. You know what I'm saying? Many, many opportunities. Nabil said sold Chainlink at 8.2. Nice, man. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you, dude. The AI will handle it. The AI will handle it, dude. And that's why lately I've been just kind of like chilling and not really doing too much, because it's just oh man, it's just that you got the bears and bulls fighting each other over 1% moves, and it's fun. I like to do it too. I like to troll a little bit too, but man, it's exhausting after a while. You know what I mean? When sometimes it's way better just to chill back and just DCA shit at the lows and just chill freaking back. You know, like sometimes I'm jealous of freaking Drew. Drew just chills back, right? He takes weeks off, months off, and just does whatever he does. You know what I mean? He rock climbs. He goes to yoga and meets his girlfriend, and then he just comes in when he wants. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Mr. Amy said back after 3 months here. What's going on, Amy? Mr. Amy, 23. Tedious is the right word. Exactly. Exactly, man. Jordan, what is AI? AI is the next greatest investment thing. AI is to me, AI is at its infancy stage. It's about finding what are going to be the winners in the AI space, you know? AI reminds me of like what crypto was back in like 2012, where it was just a bunch of haters, you know? You know what I mean? Haters, people who don't believe in it, right? And it's like a speculative thing now. Like whenever I watch this guy on YouTube and he watches CNBC videos, and it's just, dude, these freaking guys on CNBC, idiots, by the way, bearish on the stock market the whole year, complete idiots. Basically just saying, yeah, the AI, it's a bubble. It's a bubble. Yeah. AI is not going to do anything. All these tech stocks that are pumping because of AI, it's a bubble. Idiots, man. They're just salty because they didn't get any AI stocks. You know what I mean? Like, you can always tell who's on the sideline or who's not on the sideline. You can always tell. Always tell. It's the people who hate on the AI that they're on the sidelines. Salty. But, like, I mean, it is what it is. I think AI is going to be the next thing. I mean, it already started. It's just the beginning stage, though. It's the beginning stage, man. It's going to take over the world, and eventually it's going to kill us all. It is, dude. Talk about Alien Gary. I'm so sick of talking about Gary Gensler, man. I don't know how people can have a channel and just talk about Gary Gensler every day. It just gets so old. You know what I mean? Like, how much can you say? Oh, yeah, Gary hates crypto. Nice, dude. Like, we know that. We've talked about it 8,000 times. Ugh, Lord. They said that about aliens? Yeah, the whole alien shit has been... The whole alien thing is bullshit, in my opinion. The alien thing is bullshit. Because we don't... AI, we have proof that it's here. Aliens, it's just people with stories and videos that you can tell are just fabricated. Like, there's no actually real proof of aliens. None. Zero. It's just people with stories. Whereas AI, we already have proof of it changing the damn world. You know? Room temperature superconductors, the next big thing. Wait, I've been reading about that too, man. I saw a bunch of stuff on that, dude. That's pretty interesting. That is some interesting shit. That would be crazy. And that's why we've been talking about technology, guys. Like right now we talk about technology. Technology is on a parabolic curve. The things that are about to come out in the next 10 years, we are not going to be able to fathom. We're not going to be able to fathom the technology that we're going to invent in the next 10 years. We're not going to be able to fathom it, man. It's going to be ridiculous. So that's why, like, it's funny because I think whatever we talk about now is going to be completely useless in 10 years. It's going to be completely useless. Just because technology grows like this, you know, and it's just getting steeper and steeper and steeper, and we're creating things faster and faster and faster. Whatever we talk about now is going to be useless. We talk about toasters now. Toasters. I'm going to have an AI robot with a toaster in it. Who I'm going to say, toast me some bread. I'm going to tell it to go toast me some bread. And it's going to go fetch me some bread. And basically, it's going to come back and say, "Here, Daddy, here's some bread." No, I'm just kidding. It's not going to do that. That would be crazy. Let's see. More efficient fart jars. Yeah, we'll have more efficient fart jars. We'll have AI robots that can just fart in a jar for you right at home. Right? You want Britney Spears fart jar? Press a button. Britney Spears fart jar. The alien will come out. It'll poof out a jar, and then 2 seconds later you'll hear, and then you'll have a Britney Spears fart jar, if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Nandita said, "Oh, please get lazy." But I mean, think about how lazy humans have gotten in the last 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Like before cars, we were riding around on horses and walking everywhere. Now we just ride cars. You know what I mean? Before elevators, guess what? We had to walk up stairs. We had to walk up cliffs. You know? Before an oven, guess what? We had to start a fire. Guess what? Before the supermarket, we had to go out and kill an animal for meat. You know what I mean? Like, we've gotten so lazy. We're just gonna keep getting lazy. And people always think like you're not lazy now. We're already way lazier than we were 100, 200, 300 years ago. We're just gonna get more lazy, and you're not gonna notice it because it's gonna be slowly over time. You know? I only use a jetpack. Nice, dude. I would go nuts on a jetpack. The one invention that I want, but I think it's gonna make that this is gonna be the ultimate lazy invention, is teleportation, man. And people will say that's ridiculous. That's never gonna happen. Don't never say never. Never say never, man. But that would be crazy. Imagine just being able to teleport wherever you want. Oh my lord. That would kill so many industries though. Like I don't know how the world would function. That would kill all of the car industries, kill all the plane industries. That would just kill so many things. If you could just teleport. Like, you know what? I want to go to Italy today. You just right in Italy. Just there. Instantly. That would be insane. Man, we're nowhere. I mean, I say we're nowhere close to that, but as it stands right now, we're nowhere close. But on the parabolic curve, we're probably closer than you think. It would probably kill dude. It would kill so many people. Like that would just fry anyone. You know, because how do you test that on a human? I mean, eventually, you test it on animals first, which is always kind of messed up. Like, why are we testing on animals, man? Animals' lives matter, you know? But they don't to us. So we tested on some rats, and we tested on some I don't know, monkeys. Some of them die, which is messed up. And then we test it on humans. Some of us die. We go boo-hoo. Then we keep using it. Like, yeah. But, I mean, listen, like, when they first started to fly planes, look at how boring Bitcoin is, by the way. We're just talking about random shit. I'm cool with it, man. Listen, you know what I realized? It's my freaking channel. I'm going to talk about whatever the frick I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hang out with my homies in the chat, okay? And we're going to talk about whatever the frick we want to talk about. What was I saying? Yeah, dude, when we invented planes, they were flying in the air, and I mean, some people crashed and died, you know? It is what it is. You just need a door. Crunk said, wrong, Jordan. It's one of those robots that feeds you breakfast in bed. Dude, if I had an AI robot, oh my god, I'd be even lazier than I am now. You know what I mean? I'd be even lazier than I am now, which I'm actually not that lazy. I would say in the US in percentile terms, I'm probably in the like top 10% active people in the US. It's not that hard to be in the top 10% active people in the US. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty confident that is the case. But I would be telling that to make me some food, make me some coffee. I'd be like telling it to make Maj coffee. I'd be telling it to make Maj, like, I don't know, just I would be telling it to do everything. Yeah. Drew said, life is too easy. That's why people bitch so much about things that would not be important otherwise. It is true, man. We have a lot of first world problems, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, I guess that's what you call it. We have, you know, well, it is funny, man. Here's the thing with me, right? I try my best to do this. I don't always do this. But sometimes when I'm angry, and sometimes when I think I'm having a shitty day, I basically try to think of, there's someone in, there is basically 90% of the world that's having a worse day than I am today. Why am I complaining about how I'm pissy today? You know what I mean? I try to do that sometimes. And that does help sometimes when you're in a bad mood and you're like, dude, why am I in a bad mood? Like, I have no reason to be in a bad mood, you know? I think that comes from realizing like how lucky some people have it, right? Compared to others, and just like realizing that your problems are so meaningless. Like your problems are so meaningless compared to other people's problems in the world, dude. And I always like to say that, like, lately I've been trying to be like a little bit less salty and stuff and whatever. And because, like, listen, there is someone out there who's having a way worse day, a way worse year, a way worse anything, you know? And that's why, like, lately I've been seeing people in the chat just being salty as hell, man. And it's like, dude, chill out, man. Chill out, dude. You know? Chill out, man. If I see you being salty in the chat, that tells me that you're just having a shitty day. You know what I mean? And if you're having a shitty day, that's okay. First of all, don't take it out on others. Second of all, realize that your shitty day is really not that bad. You know what I mean? And maybe that's a little bit of tough love, but it is tough love. It's not really tough love. I mean, back in the days, you either toughened up or you were dead. Toughen up, go hunt for your food, or you were dead. There was no time to sit and cry and do whatever you wanted to do. You had to get up every day, find yourself food, find your family food, find your family water. There was no time to bitch and complain about your problems. You just had to freaking do it. You know what I mean? You had no time to complain about anything. You just had to freaking do it. You know? No one cared about your problems. You know what I mean? But now, you gotta, I mean, nowadays in today's society, you gotta care about everyone's problems. Because That's the type of society we live in, which is fine. Which is fine. It is what it is. Anyways, I'm going off on a rant here. I'm going off on a rant. Rant alert, man. No, Anderson, I'm not talking about you, man. I'm talking about there was a few people the last few days in the pregame lobby that were just a little bit mean and salty for some reason, which I'm cool with a little bit of banter, but it goes a little far sometimes. Verhoopty said, and stupid people died back in the day. Yeah, Crypto Shock, you had to brew your own beer. You couldn't just go to the store and buy beer. You had to brew your own freaking beer, man. Anyways, that was my rant for the day. I hope I like, because I've been trying to tell myself that lately too, and I hope that like you can take that something from that, you know, because it's true. Like your problems are really meaningless in the grand scheme of things. There's someone out there in the world right now that is trying to find food, you know. That's just the way it is, you know. F your feelings. No, don't. I wouldn't say F your feelings. That's a little bit too far, man. Boot. Shout out to Boot, man. Boot and Bandit's been here forever. Oh, shout out to, we had Nola came with the 5 gifted memberships. Nola's always coming in with these, man. Even when we're not talking about crypto and we're just shooting the shit. Because that, really today, guys, like, I could have easily said, guys, I'm not streaming today. Like, this is pointless. But I want to come out and hang out with my homies. So, shout out to Nola. Let's get a little bit of, what should we play for Nola here? Let's play a little bit of, play a little bit of this. Shout out to Nola, man. He's the homie, man. I gotta go to New Orleans at some point, by the way. Speaking of Nola, I've heard it's cool. Maj, would you go to New Orleans? Oh, should we go to New Orleans? Nice. Perfect. We're going to New Orleans. Play some funky meters for the legend. Alright, let's play some funky meters. Let's find it. Let's play this. Let's play this. You guys' favorite song. You guys know what song I'm talking about. This one right here, man. Where is he? Oh, here he is.
Always was.
Let's go.
Go for school.
Ah!
Just too dumb.
This makes you want to smoke something.
Get a job.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I know I'm lazy, but I don't care.
This is going to be the song of the AI song. I know I'm lazy.
And I don't care.
Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi!
I never was motivated to go and do something I hated. I know I'm lazy, but I don't care. I'm good for nothing. I don't care.
Oi, oi, oi!
But I ain't no jerk. It make no sense for me to work.
I love it. I love this dude. I like this guy. This guy is good, man. Ben Bostic. Guys, we found some good artists. I found some freak artists, guys. Ben Bostic, he has some bangers, man. Same thing with Night Owl. We know Night Owl has some bangers. You guys already know Night Owl's bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
We got Ben Bostic and Night Owl, man. We got to get them to the top of the list. They are in my opinion, very underrated artists. They should not be on a free website, man. I'm telling you. Oh, it's the Daily Close. Anderson always tells me about the Daily Close.
The Daily Close.
Nowadays, I need a reminder. Back in the day, dude, I would always remember it was the Daily Close. Now, I'm usually just talking about some random bullshit. at the daily close. So I forget it's the daily close every day. All right, let's look at today's daily close, guys. I see a 2.9 in front of it, which I don't like. Okay. So we got the daily close at 29,261. It's actually the lowest daily close that we've had since back in May. Interesting. So, interesting candle here. The rejection off this again. The spike in rejection from these highs. Once again, I just think we're in no man's land, man. Like, this is tough resistance here at 30K ish, right? 28.8 to 30K, and then this, I do believe is going to be solid support here. You know, we're just stuck in this no man's land thing here, man. But once again, like after that rejection we had, I guess you can call it last night or today. God, damn. Just short term. The short term just looks poopy, man. And honestly, like yesterday was a little bit better. We had the stream. I was like, okay, is it time? And Bitcoin moved up, but the rejection again. Brutal. So I guess the short term just looks whatever. And at the end of the day, stuck between 30K and 28K. But we've talked about it enough. All right, what were we talking about before? Ben Bostic? Great guy, man. Great guy. BRMC by Friday? I hope so, man. Smell it, 26K. Judge. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to dump it to 26, give me 26, man. Just make it quick. BGC is looking like XRP's chart before the judge ruling. Is it? Looking like XRP's chart before the judge ruling. Let me see. That might be something cool to look at, because there's not a lot of cool things to look at. Let's look at XRP. Before the judge ruling. Let's see. So are we talking about like this price action right here? Where this pullback is basically this price action here. I think I think the difference between that is we had a range, and we didn't really spike the top of the range. We kind of just held here and then held the bottom, right? We kind of just like we're going up and down in this range and bouncing up. I think the only reason why this is, I guess, a little bit more shady is the spike up to the high. You know, you did spike up to the high here. You did spike up to the high here, technically. But, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I guess the one thing that we sort of, I guess, were looking for was, if you believe in Elliott waves, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that fifth wave. Which, like, this wasn't really long enough to be that fifth wave. So if you believe in something, in Elliott waves, that would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down to the bull market support band in here, you know? Which I sort of said, it reminds me a lot of this price action here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that fifth wave down, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll see. Anyways, we know what we're looking for, fellas. At the end of the day, if we can't break 30, we're going to 28. You know what I mean? That's it. That is it, man. Oh, you're just saying it's bleeding, Liam? Yeah. It's bleeding. Anyways, actually, let's look at some of our fractals we've been looking at. Let's go look at the weekly here on ETC. I haven't looked at this one in a while. Let me look at the ETC fractal here. I'm just curious where we're kind of standing with this. think we took it from here. I'm just curious where this is at the moment. All right, so with the ETC fractal in 2020, right? I always like to keep an eye on this just to see where we are. With this fractal, it did show a dump off, right? So like we've been following this very, very well for Ethereum Classic, like for the whole year pretty much, since like early 2022 really. We did get a spike up, and then we spiked back down here one more time, which, if you look at the price action, this does look like it wants to spike a little bit lower here. It's just a matter of, does it spike down to that low again? I will be flabbergasted if this plays out like this, right? And it's more so just an experiment to see if like the price action plays out just like 2020. It might not play out like exactly, like the up phase might not be the same. I'm just curious if the consolidation phase will be the same, right? Because up until this point, it's been very, very similar. And at this point, it looks like you would get one more spike to the low, a quick spike to the low, like 1 week spike to the low. And then you would try to make your way back up. That'll be interesting, man. Let's keep an eye on this over the next few weeks. I think if we do get a spike to the low within the next 1 or 2 weeks, it could get interesting. Holy shit, I'm a pumpkin. I'm a freaking pumpkin, bro. Look at how bright I am. Holy shit. I'm so bright. Oh yeah, I'm so bright. Yeah, I'm so bright. Yeah, I'm so bright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so bright. Yeah, I'm so bright. Oh, I make myself laugh, man. You gotta make yourself laugh in life, you know? If you can't make yourself laugh and you don't think you're weird yourself, then who are you, you know? If you don't think that yourself is weird, who are you even as a person? You know what I'm saying? You know who knows that they're weird? This guy, all right?
Happy and clappy.
This guy knows he's weird.
Clapping, 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 clapping. Clapping, 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 clapping.
Oh, weird? Speak for yourself, bro. Your mom, you are weird. You're a man. I could call you guys all in the chat, right? I already know I'm weird, so like it doesn't affect me. Your mom, you are a man who you already know I'm going with this one. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. Bath swims in his own bathwater after smelling fat jazz. Let's see. Bro's got that big crease in his pants. No wonder he's happy. That's so true, dude. That is so true. Listen, I got a 2-inch cock. Me and Clint don't know what it's like to be like Vitalik. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how it's like to be Vitalik. I do have to pretend I'm a whale in there. Now I'm just picturing, like, I don't know what Bath looks like, but now I'm just picturing what, like, in my mind, what Bath looks like, just acting like a whale in the bathtub. I don't want that thought. I don't want that. I don't want a thought of any adult in the bathtub acting like a whale, you know? Like, any adult, you know? Whoa! Whoa! I don't want any thought of a whale in the damn bathtub. Oh, my God. All right, what's the fear ingredient next? It's going to be at 50 again, isn't it? 52? Come on, bro. Can you guys just be scared? Oh, my Lord, I'm sick of this sitting at 50. We need like a big red candle, man. Like, I want a big red candle where everyone's flipping out, man. And this goes out to all my bulls, right? I want a big red candle where everyone's shitting their pants. Oh. Still at 52 on fear and greed. Can you look at earn? Yeah, I can look at earn, Tom. Earn finance. Let's see. Earn finance. Let's see. All right. Earn. Yeah, you spiked up. I mean, see, like, every time this one wants to spike up, so, like, it spikes up, right? Pulls back, spikes up, pulls back. And it seems like you always come back down to this bottom box. So for earn, I'll say this very simply. This box is probably where you want to be picking up some earn, right? If we're just going based off of this is your accumulation range. This is your accumulation range, right? How do we play this? We don't wait for pumps, right? So if earn comes back into this box, what's the sentiment going to be like? The sentiment's going to be dog shit. The sentiment is going to be horrible, right? If earn comes back into this box. Probably, I would say, to get it into that box, you'll probably need a decent size dump on Bitcoin to get it back down there. But if it goes back down there, the sentiment will be dog shit. And that's where no one's going to want to pick it up. And then when it bounces from that level, that's when everyone's going to want it. We want to be this guy. So then when it bounces, even if it gets pullbacks, we ain't stressing out. We just chilling. We chilling like a villain, and we ain't thinking twice about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the power of buying at the low. Is you can get a move up, and then on any pullback, shit, man. Where the frick is the brush? Here we go. We get a move up, and then on any pullback, we're chilling, right? Where most people are flipping out because they'll buy here, thinking, oh, we're going. If they get super panicky here, comes up again, they get super panicky, comes up again, they get super panicky, right? And the point is, if you get another opportunity down here, right? Now, I'm not a big earn guy, but if I was a big earn guy, this is exactly where I want to be looking, right in this box right there, man. Right in that little box. Drew said, I'm a weird degen. I live it in my... Holy shit. You just degenerately buy Bitcoin? Holy shit. Drew, I ain't hating on you, man. I ain't hating on you. DJ said we're going to 45K. Dude, at this rate, let's get the 30. Let's get the 30, man. Boots said, what's a 40? I don't think that would be a 40% pullback, no? No, I mean, that would be like a 20% pullback. 20% pullback, man. You know? That's just a little shitter. That's just a little shitter, man. Psycho, we will hit 30K again. First, we have to go to 9. Psycho, come on, man. I don't believe you. I want to know what Psycho actually thinks. Psycho, I don't believe you think it's going to 9K, man. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? I want to know what Psycho actually thinks. I'm tired of being trolled by Psycho. Shit in the bathtub sucks. Yeah. Shit in the bathtub does suck. What is XLM doing? XLM is getting a nice pullback, man. Why? Because... Where's XLM? XLM is getting a nice pullback. Why? because it was one of the better gainers over the course of the last few months. No, but you'll notice a lot of the better gainers have pulled back the most. Just because they have more, like the better gainers are going to have more retail that are buying the top, so they're going to sell when it starts looking bearish, right? The one that hasn't budged, though, is CAS. I got to give this for Miles. I almost forgot, man. I got to give this just for Miles today, man. The only coin. This is, all right. It's official now. CAS is the chain link of 2018. If you guys weren't in the market in 2018, Chainlink basically was in a bull market while everything else was in a bear market. Basically, like Chainlink was just going freaking berserk. And that's kind of what CAS has done. Like CAS has been the Chainlink of this bear market, just consistently going up despite whatever Bitcoin's doing, right? So I got to play this for CAS. And I got to play this for Mr. Miles, because Mr. Miles has been talking about CAS for quite a bit. This is a big day for him. And I'm so happy for Miles, man. Miles has been getting so much shit. And I couldn't be more happy for Miles, man. Because I want everyone to win. You know what I'm saying? You will win if you want others to win too. And Miles, this one's for you, bro. Okay? Nope. not this. Not this. This one. I'll be back, fellas. The pump song is a take profit song, by the way. But we got to do it for him, man.
Ben said that he bought it today.
Ben bought it today? Like BitBoy? Today?
Yeah, if I understood.
He could have bought it at any time, but he bought it today.
If I understood him correctly.
Bruh. Bruh.
Sell that shit. Sell that shit now. Let me see. Oh my lord. That was beautiful. It was. Yeah, now like the last cake on top would be if George makes a video about it, which there's literally nothing else going on in crypto. Like I don't know why he wouldn't make a video on this. So yeah, I mean we just gotta hope George doesn't make a video on this, you know? But by all means, do what we gotta do. Do what we gotta do, man. I mean, it is what it is, dude. Let's see. At 4 cents. I mean, even then, I mean, okay, like, even then, if it was at 4 cents, I mean, that, like, okay, maybe got a little lucky there, but, like, that's not, that's still, like, it still is what it is, I guess, but by all means, do what you gotta do, man. Tell him to buy some XDC now. Yeah. Let's see. What is the purpose of this? Dude, I don't know much about costs, to be honest. But the chart speaks for itself. Now, as always, sometimes FOMOing can work. But my strategy is FOMOing gets you wrecked more time than it helps you. Sometimes you might get lucky, but more than not, FOMOing is going to get you wrecked. So I play the law of averages, right? I could FOMO into this right now. Maybe it goes up. More often than not, as soon as you FOMO, it's going to dump. It happens almost all the time. So for me, like if I was interested in buying this, which at this point I'm really not, here's the thing about crypto, right? This is moving up now. The thing is, when the market's hot, everything's going to move up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid of, like, you should be afraid of missing any pump. You know what I mean? So if you missed any pump this whole year, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. This is just like the sideways portion of the market, right? So that's the way I look at it. I know a lot of people look at this and go, oh my God, I want to buy this now. And you could. You could. I just think there's better opportunities at the lows eventually, if you have the patience to do it. Let's see. Been going up this bear market? Yeah, it's been going well. Apparently everyone bought it now. This is when everyone's like, I bought this at 2 cents. I bought this at 1 cent. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Any idea where you expect I don't know what that is, Eli. I have no idea what that coin is, dude. Bash Shield Harry Potter Osama Inu. We've all shilled a coin and it's gone up. That's my favorite. How's VPAD doing? Let's look at VPAD. Here's the thing. This is why sometimes I hate this space, man. There's like this actually hasn't been going down too much. It's been kind of chilling actually. But yeah, I remember all the influencers. Like, okay, if you're talking about like a project that's not like an influencer coin, but this was like I don't want to name names, but like right here, man, right when it launched, just insta dump. Like that, it was the most clear pump and dump I've ever seen in my life. Like this one right here. And I know a lot of people who still stream and make videos that shilled this one right when it came out. And then as soon as it came out, just insta dumped. I get if it's like something dumps in a bear market, like whatever, but basically this one came out and it just freaking dumped like 99%. You know what I mean? Like the most like clear freaking thing is day right there on freaking VPAD, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. And people forget about this stuff. I don't forget about this stuff. There's a reason why I don't like some people and whatever. I'm not going to name names, but yeah, that one and what was the other one? Let's see. And this one too. Jeez. Like once again, I get it if it's like, okay, you go through a bull market and then everything kind of dumps. But not when you just instantly launch something and it just instantly goes down 99% with like no bounces. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. And I the thing about this space is people forget about that stuff. I don't forget about that stuff. I don't forget about this stuff, man. You know, I try to have some morals. You know, there's just a lot of people in this space with no morals. And I know it's going to come back to bite them in the next few years because the SEC is going to come after all these mofos. But I didn't do anything. So, screw you. But yeah, some of this stuff is just just so clear, man. What is this? ICP? ICP just had the thing about ICP. Remember we used to talk so much shit about ICP. ICP. See, I kind of feel bad about ICP. The one thing I'll say is I kind of feel bad about ICP because unlike the other ones we just talked about, this one launched, I believe, on the day that China banned Bitcoin. You know what I mean? They just got screwed. Where then Bitcoin dumped like 30%. So this one just got destroyed. They just had a horrible timing. Like this one basically May 11th of 2021. And basically
I was asking you about ICP back in the days in the chat. And
you were?
Yeah, and you never answered.
They were making fun of ICP. May 10th, right here. That's exactly when ICP launched. The day the day that China banned Bitcoin, and then boom, ICP just gets sent. That one was just horrible timing. But I mean, it really hasn't done anything since then. This one's just kind of bled out too. To be fair. Let's see. Bath. I love Bath, man. Bath loves his Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama, Inu. It's so random. It's such a random coin, man. Harry, let me see if I can get this right. It's Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic. What's my 10? Like, why did this guy choose 10? That's my biggest thing. 10, Inu. Like, how high was this guy when he made this? The reason why this coin is so hot is because it has the ticker Bitcoin. Like, how did no other coin get the ticker Bitcoin? And this one just snagged it. Let's see this thing, dude. Oh my lord, look at this thing. Look at this thing. I have like a small bag of this in my meme coin bag. Very, very small. I have like a very small meme coin bag. Like I said, I just need one of them to go off. This one, Wojak, Pepe, Good Gensler, Pussy, Floki. We got a whole meme coin bag, fellas. We just need one of them to go off to make the meme coin portfolio worth it. You know what I'm saying? We got some Jim the Slim. Right, I think the saying is he burns something. He burns one token every insult. But yeah, Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu. Interesting. Yeah, Wojak. We got a little Pepe. We got some pussy from 2021. Look, it's getting a little pump. Oh, it's not getting a pump. You just want to zoom out and yeah. This one actually, wait, does Pussy got some Wyckoff? Wait, hold up. No joke. Does Pussy got some Wyckoff accumulation going on here? I'm totally playing, guys. Don't buy this. Don't touch this thing. This thing is meaningless. This was one of the hot ones in 2021. You might got some Wyckoff going on Pussy. Let's go, man. Look at that. Oh. We got the first low, the second low, the spring phase. Oh, Lord. We got some Wyckoff. We got some Wyckoff. Oh, yeah, you can't whack off on the pussy. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Man. How's the other ones looking? Floki. Oh, Floki's gotten sent. Floki's gotten absolutely sent. I feel like my most confident one is Wojak. I don't know why. I feel like Wojak is going to be the one. Right? I feel like it broke this support, which is fine. Like, I'm cool with... I bought these with the intention that they go to zero. You know what I mean? I'm cool with it. But here's the thing. For me, I feel like Wojak's the one. This is totally based off gut feeling. Don't once again, don't do anything with these that I'm talking about. I'm just having fun at this point. I don't know, man. I like Wojak, man. But see, imagine if Wyckoff plays out on it. That would be awesome. Imagine. I would never shut up about it. I would be talking about it so much. Oh, man. XRP. XRP is up 0.25%, which is basically nothing. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Franco was a castronaut at 1 cent. Shout out to Franco, man. Hope you're still in it, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Let's go. I mean, if you're still in it, you got a nice hodl bag there. Change the World said XRP 0, ETH 0, Litecoin 0. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you should have been selling Litecoin over the past week rather than buying Litecoin over the past week. Never buy the hype. Everyone and their mother knew the Litecoin halving was this week. You want to buy it way before the halving. You don't want to be buying things when you got the biggest names talking about it's the Litecoin halving. That's when it's going to dump. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out. We'll see where Bitcoin ends up. It's still just in a range, right? I know we kind of started with a little pump yesterday. Then we had a little dump today, but we're still just in a range. It's just boring as shit. Thanks for hanging out with me and just shooting the shit, because it's shooting the shit season, man. It really is. Shoot the shit, accumulate shit, and shoot more shit. That's basically probably what we're going to be doing for a little bit until Bitcoin wakes up, because it's asleep right now. It is asleep. Very, very much asleep. Anyways, catch you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Be there. Don't be there. I don't know what you're going to do. But peace. See ya. Excuse me.